You guys ready? I show it's 5 o'clock. We'll call it to order the Lake Mills Police and Fire Commission meeting Thursday, August 19th, 2021, City Chamber Council Chambers. Roll call. Okay. Okay. And we'll stand for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. The minutes from April 15th we'll have to table because we don't have the proper quorum again for that one. Terry's missing. And then we'll go to the minutes from June 17th meeting. Everybody have a chance to look those over?
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve them?
I'm making a motion to approve them as read, or as written.
Okay. I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. We'll go on to Vice President, Secretary. We'll table that again. Is that a issue with anybody?
I think we have to table it, really.
So it'll, all right. Todd, Fire Department report.
Well, I guess in my email correspondence with the chair, he asked about some of the schooling that our members have taken this year so far. So I just put together a few numbers just to bring you up to speed as far as our schooling and within the last 8 months. So we had 6 members take the EMT basic class, and they all successfully passed the EMT class. I have 2 more individuals this semester, actually next week, starting the EMT basic class. I have 2 members that'll be starting the advanced EMT class next week as well, and I have 1 individual that is taking the paramedic class. So I've got 5 individuals, taking medical training this fall semester. Last spring, I had 8 members take the driver operator class, so they're able to drive and operate the fire trucks. Again, all 8 successfully passed, and starting September 1st, those individuals will be taking the driver operator aerial class, so they can drive the ladder truck after that. I have 1 firefighter that will be taking the fire inspector class this fall semester, and this past spring I had 1 firefighter attend the state honor guard training. So he is now part of the state honor guard for funerals and such. So it kind of sums it up. I do, just to throw the numbers out there, I have 33 members on the fire department. Out of the 33, 24 of them are medically trained. So we are well established as far as cross-trained firefighter EMS goes.
Todd, this
Yeah.
is me being a newbie here, but you had mentioned firefighters and you had mentioned members. Are firefighters included as a member, or are they?
Yes, I'm sorry, yeah.
No, don't be sorry, I'm just learning.
And actually, all of our firefighters are CPR AED trained, so year. Everybody has a little bit of medical training, but they're not included in the 24. If anybody else has any questions as far as the schooling goes?
I guess just one, because it's been forefront in the news lately, is hazmat.
Hazmat, well, if you go back to early 2000s, Jefferson County established a countywide hazmat team. I was one of the founding members of that, working with Donna, the emergency manager, and at the time, Chief Emmerich from Fort and Chief Whittam from Johnson's Creek. So it was our 3 departments that made up the county team. At one time, Lake Mills had 14 technicians, which is the highest level of hazmat training. We are now down to 6, and the other departments are no longer part of the team because of the training requirements doubled. It used to be 40 hours, now it's 80, and it's during the week, so it's hard to get volunteers to give up that much time to get that level of training. We still have the county equipment here in Lake Mills at our station. It's just like any other call. If they need the county team, we go more as a research and support team until the other regional teams can get there. So we're limited just now because we don't have the numbers. But all firefighters are required, once to get state certified, you have to take the hazmat operations level training and pass a state written exam and a practical exam.
So then they're at least at the level where we don't have to worry about them getting hurt as much.
Right, and the firefighters are still, you have your technicians, which is the highest level, and then you have the operations level, which is where all the firefighters in state of Wisconsin are supposed to be at, and then you have awareness, and that's where law enforcement and EMS are at.
Okay,
And that's basically using your emergency response guidebooks.
right,
And saying, yeah, we have a hazard here.
okay.
Stay clear. And then, the operations level, people come in, they've got a little more experience, a little more, or I should say, training, and a little more equipment, so they can do a little more than just looking at the guidebook and setting up perimeters. And then you have your technicians that can come in and hopefully stop and mitigate any kind of hazard there is. And again, like I said, we can do some of that. We still have all the equipment, we still
Right.
train to the technician level, but it becomes how many people are available when the call comes in.
Gotcha.
Do you want to move right into the proclamation?
Sure. Billie's up first. So Billie Collins comes to us as a transfer from Waterloo Fire and EMS. Billie is a state certified Fire 2, so that means like she does have the operations level hazmat as well. She's an advanced EMT, so she's got experience on the medical side as well. I've known Billie personally. She was one of my students as in the entry-level Fire 1 hazmat classes, and I've been fortunate enough to work with her mutual aid when we were working with Waterloo at calls. Glad she moved to Lake Mills and has an interest in joining, and I think she'll be a big asset to our department. She's not able to make it here tonight. She had a prior commitment to attend.
If I may add one thing to her resume, she is Thames trained too. So,
Okay.
I'm going to ask a technical question here, quick, Dan, on my personal voting on this. Is there an issue that, because I ran with her for 5 or 6 years in Waterloo, or
Why would that be an issue?
I am just asking just because I don't know? Not a problem?
If you perceive that there's an issue and you
I'll
want to conflict
abstain then.
yourself out, you should abstain.
I-
But this would probably be a better question to address prior to the moment of the meeting. I have
Okay.
no idea about the
Okay.
nature of your relationship with Ms. Collins.
Okay, no problem. I will be abstaining from the vote.
Then I don't think we have a quorum to proceed on this particular item.
Okay,
I mean, then there's only 2 voting members.
okay. That's just been my personal feeling, and so.
So what would be the reason? What conflict do you have? Why would you abstain?
My reason is I have known Billie outside of, in other departments and stuff like.
Personal relationship?
No, just departmental.
Do you perceive a conflict of interest? Could you?
I don't
expound
think
on that?
so, but,
Then why would you abstain?
okay. All right,
And I guess, just like in all the others, I would ask, and I explained this to Billie, that it's based off of her passing the drug test and the medical physical.
okay.
Well, if you're good to vote on it,
Then
then
that's fine, we'll,
I'll make a motion to
Okay.
accept her, then pending the outcome of the drug test and the physical.
A second.
all right. Dennis?
Aye.
Jen?
Aye.
Russ? Aye. Okay, Todd, we'll move on to the next one, please.
The 3 firefighters that are listed here before you, Benjamin Glennon, Brenden Mertz, and Joshua Schoenfeld, have completed their 1-year probationary period. All 3 of these individuals joined our department as certified firefighters already. So they, really, all they had to do was go over some in-house training to satisfy, their steps as far as what trucks they can get on and what they can do at scenes. They have done that successfully. All 3 of them have good attendance at calls, at training, have been, good assets to the department, good people. So I would ask that the commission confirms all 3 of these individuals.
I'll make a motion to confirm all 3.
I'll second it.
Take a vote, Dennis?
Aye.
Jen?
Aye.
Russ, aye. All right, excellent. I'll make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Meeting adjourned.